share. He has faced many challenges, and he has shown remarkable perseverance in his journey. Let's welcome Jeremy Quinn Catama.
Thank you so much. Today's version of me is better than yesterday. Say it with me. Today's version of me is better than yesterday. Help me out. When you see me raise my hand, I want you to say it with me. Let's give it another try.
Today's version of me is better than yesterday.
Matthew Kelly said, be the best version of you that you are created to be. My name is Jeremy. I turned 19 just 2 days ago. Today's version of me is better than the version 18 years ago. When I was born, I came out looking perfect. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 ears. I had all the parts. I was the perfect version of me on that day. My parents didn't know how really long the next 18 years was going to be. Thank God they dreamed big for me and set goals for my healing. Thank God they knew that there would be peaks, valleys, and plateaus. Thank God they planned to turn each obstacle into a stepping stone. My mom said there would be no stone left unturned. You see, I have high-functioning brain injury, autism, and hearing problems. This is what it looked like for me. I was overweight, always tired. I had a hard time thinking. I ate too much and moved too much. The worst thing was the rages I had. Those will last 45 to 48 hours. But today, I'm a better version of me. In September 2011, my parents turned one more stone, and this was the special one. It healed my family. It gave me energy and clear thinking. It ended my violent nightmares. I lost over 20 pounds, and I am now 2.5 years rage-free. I can now begin to share my journey. You see, today's version of me is better than yesterday. Hey. After September 2011, I recognized I had dreams. They seemed possible. It was so clear to me. My dream? To do incredible things, like to run a marathon, of course. I watched my dad train for his first marathon of spring of 2012. I watched him finish. I pictured me finishing. So I told my parents, I'd like to run the next marathon. You should have seen the looks on their faces. You see, 16.5 years of my life proved I wouldn't be able to do it. They said it would be tough, and I wasn't exactly a very coachable person. But they let me dream big, and they made it happen. Because of that, today's version of me is better than yesterday. My dad told me it's one thing to have a dream. It's another thing to make it happen. You see, a dream is only a wish, unless there's activity and a deadline. In March 2014, the day finally came. I was bid number 11040. I was nervous. I was excited. I imagined to finish in 5 hours. I imagined the dinner celebrated with my family and cousins. It wasn't anything I imagined. It was so hard. I became ill. They almost took me to the hospital. But my goal was so clear to me. I begged my dad to let me continue. He made it happen. He walked and ran with me the last 4 miles, and he didn't even have his running shoes on. You see, I was able to overcome the valleys and plateaus of that long 26.2-mile journey. How? Because I trained to turn obstacles into stepping stones. After a grueling 7 hours, I made it to the finish line. Because of that, today's version of me is better than yesterday. Great. I arrived at that finish line, a better version of me. It changed me. Once you get a taste of making your dream real, you'll want to dream even bigger and inspire others to do the same. Opportunity starts to come. They seem too big to handle, but somehow you just want to say yes. It becomes a habit. In April, I was asked to be the Grand Marshal for the Autism Society's big fundraiser called Ought to Run. I had to make 2 speeches. It seemed too big to handle. It turned out to be so much fun. It was a dream I didn't know I had, to inspire and speak to people about getting healthy and setting goals. Because of that, today's version of me is better than yesterday. In May, I was asked to be considered being part of the Autism Society's board of directors. Don't they know that this kid had cognitive speech and language problems? Don't they know that I barely made it through a curriculum that Golden Valley calls basics? But maybe you'll be here. Now I learned planning, problem solving, decision making, and communication skills. Skills I could never learn in the classroom or in a textbook. I'm not sure I want this dream, but I'll say yes. In May, I was asked to speak to you. My name is Jeremy. My message to you, parents and teachers, dream big. Think big for each individual student. Don't give up on us. Dare to advocate for us, even if no one else does. Don't give up on us, even those of us who don't seem to thrive. Be an example of life and perseverance. We are watching. Families, dream big together. Remember, you are a team. Serve each other. And students, dream big. Learn about how your body works. Learn about health. Learn how to take care of your environment. Learn how to set goals. Dream and imagine many peaks in your life, but know that in between, there will be many valleys and plateaus. Surround yourself with believers and doers and positive thinkers. People who will breathe and speak life over you. When it gets tough, when boulders seem to block your way, turn these boulders into climbing rocks and say, today's version of me is better than yesterday. Thank you. Remember, be the best version of you that God created you to be. Congratulations.